here with Yoga Fever, and this is your 30-minute slow flow. So this slow flow, you're going to require a block or anything to prop you up just a little bit. And you also have the option if you'd like to use a strap. If you don't have a strap at home, you can use a bathrobe tie, any kind of rope that you may have lying around. Anything will do if you need a little help with your flexibility as far as binding. So we're going to get started in a nice comfortable seated position. Ground down through your sit bones. Roll the shoulders back. Let's close the eyes right here and take a nice big breath in, filling the belly. And let that exhale out. 2 more times. Shoulders down the neck. And let it go. Last time, breathing in all the way through the crown of the head. Big exhale. Right here, you have the option if you'd like to keep your eyes closed. All we're going to do is find seated side body stretches. So let's bring our right hand down towards the ground. Soft bend in that right elbow. Inhale, left hand comes up towards the sky. And start to arc it over the body towards the right side. Your option if you'd like to bring the head down, or if you'd like to bring it up. Maybe you'd like to circle out the arm here. Maybe they're big circles, or maybe it's just leaning back and coming back in. Taking it towards the other side, left hand comes down, right hand comes up and over. Rotate the chest open, take a big inhale. Big exhale. Again, if you'd like to find movement, you can do that here. Let's take it side to side 3 times. Over towards the right. Inhale through center. Take it over to the left. Allowing yourself to flow, allowing yourself to feel this not just through the shoulders, but through the spine, the ribs. Take that last round. Come back through center and let's walk the hands forward. So if you'd like to grab your block right here, ground down through your sit bones, bring that block as far as it'll go, as far as it's comfortable for you. And bringing the hips back, soften the arms just a little bit to keep their back nice and flat here. If you are very flexible, you can bring that block even further, extending the arms and starting to take that forward fold as deep as it'll go. Maybe you don't need this block at all, that's up to you. Take a long inhale. And a long exhale out. One more time. And slowly starting to bring that gaze up. Let's pull it all the way back in. Bring that block to the top of your mat. Leave it there. We'll use it later. And we'll meet in a table tap. So facing towards the top of your space in that table, come to bring the shoulders over the wrists and the hips over the knees. In this table, start to arch the back coming into cow pose. Big breath. Looking towards the sky. Shoulders pulled back. Exhale, rounding into cat. Tailbone tucks under, chin to chest. Inhale through cow. Exhale back into cat. Option to keep moving right here. Option if you'd like to take C-spine, leaning side to side. Looking towards your back heels as you shift your weight. Maybe you take this deeper into bringing the hips back and walking the hands to the sides. Take 5 more moments to move as much or as little as you like. And coming back to that neutral table, bringing the hips over the knees once again. We're going to take our right leg back and we're going to grab for our block right here. So setting this up for later, we're going to bring that block right underneath the left shoulder and a little out towards the side so we can bring that left hand down. Right away, that right leg is going to come up, reaching through the heel. Left hand extends towards the sky. Here we're going to lift a little bit higher, bringing an arch in the back. Big inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee, rounding through the back. So we're going to do that 3 more times. Inhale, reach it up. Exhale, round it in. Inhale, reach up, arching through the back. Exhale, squeeze it in. And last time, inhale, reaching up. Exhale, squeeze in, hold right here for 3. Hold for 2. Hold for 1. Bring that right knee slightly further back than the left. And start to lift that left hand up towards the sky. So our right heel is pulled in towards us, left hand towards the sky. Option to stay right here, leaning back and finding a twist. If you would like, you can bring that left hand to grab for that back foot. So that back knee is inched back a little bit more, so we can focus on rotating the chest open. Keep this grounded, rotating the chest as much or as little as you like. And if this is inaccessible at the moment, we have that block there for us. So you can bring your hand on top of that block, squeezing that heel in, rotate the chest under. So that block should have been underneath that right shoulder. So again, this can be pretty tall. Maybe you start to kick the foot back into the hand to open the chest. Take a big breath in. And a long exhale. One more time. Exhale, send it out. Slowly start to let it go. Let's reset. So now that block comes on that left side. That's it right here. We're going to bring that left leg straight back behind us. Right hand reaches forward. Inhale, lift it up, arching through the back a little bit. And exhale, countering that by rounding the back, elbow to knee. Inhale, send it long. Exhale, squeeze in. 2 more, send it long. Exhale. Last time. Exhale, squeeze in, hold right here for 3. For 2. That left knee comes back just a little bit. Right hand peels open towards the sky. An option to stay here. Maybe yours looks like this. Taking that black as close or as high as you like. And all we're looking for is length here, whether that's up or whether we grab the foot, rotate, and pull back. Take a long inhale. Big exhale. One more time. And send it out. Slowly start to release it down. Bring that block to the top of your mat. Maybe we'll use it later. Hips down, coming into child's pose, walk the hands forward. Melting the hips towards the knees, relax the ribs down, softening the belly, take a big inhale. Allow yourself to sink into that exhale. With the forehead on your mat, start to move the head side to side, massaging the space right between the eyebrows. Relaxing the face, the jaw. Giving the fingers a nice little wiggle, coming into your space. And making a promise that you're going to honor your body for whatever it is that your body needs today. Take one last breath. And send it out. Coming back into tabletop. So from our tabletop right here, all we're going to do is inhale, send that right leg back, keeping it nice and grounded. Exhale, squeeze that right knee in. Step forward to the outside of that right hand and sink into a lizard lunge. And if you have a block, maybe you are here, and maybe this is where you stay today. If you would like to find some mobility, slowly start to rotate, leaning onto that left knee, turn the right toes, and start to bring that right hand back. Finding that stretch through the upper body, lifting the chest. Allow yourself to stay here, maybe lift that back leg to see what it feels like. And we're not looking for intensity. We're just looking for something that feels a little different, that feels a little more open. Take one more breath. Exhale, release the hands down, squeeze that knee back in, rotating the toes. Let's slowly start to lift those hips up, lifting that back knee. Look forward, set that gaze forward. And then we're going to step forward, so rocking with the ankle. Step forward to a malasana. That left foot steps to the outside of that left hand. Hands come to heart center, push the knees open. Dropping that tailbone, big breath in. Big exhale. Releasing the hands down. Start to straighten the legs and turn the toes forward at the same time. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold belly, chest, forehead. Slight bend in the knees. Slowly start to round up one vertebrae at a time. Pulling the chest, pulling the head. Inhale, arms come up towards the sky. On your exhale, exhale, you're gonna grab that left wrist, lean over towards the right side body. Inhale back through center. Take that other side, grab the right wrist, leaning left. Inhale back through center. Exhale, swan dive, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, come to a half plank. Let's lower all the way down to the belly. Taking the feet as wide as your mat. Take the hands a little wider. Inhale, lift the chest just a little bit. And exhale, lower down. Bring the legs back together. Push through a tabletop, tucking the toes, and back to downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward, back to a table. Exhale, drop the knees down. Inhale, left leg comes back. Exhale, squeeze that left knee in, stepping it towards the outside of that left hand. So left foot into lizard. Again, option to stay here. Maybe you use your block. Option if you would like to start to turn those left toes, untuck the back, and take that left hand across the body, reaching it towards the back corner of the room, or the back corner of your mat. Again, maybe you lift taller, maybe you bind. Maybe you find something unique for yourself. Up to you. Take one more inhale. Stay for that exhale. Release the hands forward. Turning the toes. Start to tuck the back toes under, lifting the hips. As you lift the hips, step forward into Malasana. Inhale, take a breath. Exhale, sink the hips. Piecing it together a little bit more, plant the hands down, turn the toes, straightening the legs. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms reach. Exhale, grab that left wrist, lean over towards the right. Inhale through center. Exhale to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, swan dive, hips push back, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold, plant the hands, step it back. Lower all the way down. Feet and hands wide. Inhale, lift a little or a lap. Exhale, lower. Legs together, push back through table. Tuck the toes back, downward facing dog. Let's do one more time. Inhale, shift forward to table. Exhale, release down. Inhale, right leg comes back. Exhale, squeeze the knee and step to the outside of the hand. Take a moment, going wherever you like. Exhale, release the hand. Tuck the toes, lift, forward fold. Moving through Malasana to get there. Release down. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, hinging right. Inhale, center. Hinging left. Center. Exhale, swan dive. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands, high plank. Lower all the way down. Feet and hands wide. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, lower. Squeeze in through tabletop. Downward facing dog. Inhale, shift forward to table. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, left leg comes back. Exhale, pull that knee. Bring it through. Inhale, lizard or wherever you like. Exhale, release. Malasana to forward fold. One breath in. Exhale, turn the toes, forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, fold. Root to rise. Inhale, take it up. Exhale, hinging right. Inhale up. Exhale, left. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive, forward folds. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Plant the hands. High plank one more time. Exhale, lower down. Keeping the hands and feet wide. Inhale, lift up for cobra as higher as low. Exhale, lower down. Squeeze the legs together, push back. Come into a child's pose. So hips come back. Let's keep the knees together. Hands come by the hips. The thighs provide a platform for the chest, and you can allow your shoulders to roll over and take a moment just to hang out right here. Take a big breath in and a long exhale. Feeling that roundedness through the back, but allow yourself to relax. Allow yourself to get heavy. And we're going to move into our little flow for this practice. Slowly allowing yourself to come up, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Take a moment to roll the shoulders back, hands come behind the hips. All we're gonna do is lift the heart, look up towards the sky. So counteracting that roundedness through the chest. Reach that chin towards the sky. This doesn't have to be big. It's more of pulling the shoulders back and opening your heart center than a back bend. Take a big inhale. Exhale, chin to chest. Return the shoulders to neutral. Let's meet back in that tabletop. So coming into our tabletop, this is where we're going to start. This is going to feel a little familiar. We're going to inhale, send that right leg long. On our exhale, this time we're going to pull it in towards the chest and take a low lunge. From this low lunge, right hand grounds down, left hand, so right leg is forward, left hand is going to reach towards the front of the room. Now we're going to take this into opening the heart. So left hand reaches towards the front of the room, and then it reaches towards the right to open the chest. I'm going to turn so you know what this looks like. This is how to modify. So we step forward, hand reaches front and to the side. Option for that block, so you can lift your chest higher. You'll know if you need to use the block if you can feel this really deeply in that left hip. So that block helps create space to open the chest. Good. So from right here, leaning towards our right, we're going to take it all the way to the left. Release the hands down, coming to a wide-legged forward fold. Toes in and the heels out. Shake the head yes, shake the head no. Elbows pull in, right underneath the shoulders. Allow the head to drop down. Relaxing the shoulders and finding length through the spine. Lean back through the heels, feeling that openness in the hamstrings. That's the back of the legs. One more inhale. Exhale, fold a little deeper. Bringing that crown of the head down. Inhale to a halfway lift. And on our exhale, we're going to move to the back of our mat, turning the toes out for Skandasana. Lift that right heel up. So again, here, this is a slow flow, so you have time if you'd like to take your block, if you'd like to lift up. Maybe your Skandasana looks more like this. Maybe it's a slight bend in the knee. Up to you. Allowing yourself to be heavy here, wherever you found yourself. Take a big breath in. On your exhale, release your hands to the back of your space. Turning back to the top of that high lunge, or low lunge rather. Take it all the way back. And release to tabletop. Left side, inhale, left leg comes long. Exhale, squeeze it into the chest and step through. And right here, left hand stays down, left leg's in front, so right hand crosses the body, reaching it forward and open. Take one more breath. Exhale, take it back the way that you came, wide-legged forward fold, toes and heels out. Inhale, halfway lift. On your exhale, take it back to the top of your mat, coming into Skandasana again. Toes out, knee opens a little bit. Left toes flex towards the sky. Take a big inhale. Big exhale. Releasing your hands towards the top of your space. Take it back, downward facing dog. Big breath in. Lean back through the heels, exhale. Inhale, shift forward to that tabletop. Let's flow through. Exhale, knees come down. Inhale, right leg comes behind. Exhale, squeeze and step through. Right hand stays. Inhale, left hand comes forward and to the side. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Same edge of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, sink into Skandasana, back of your space. One breath in. Exhale, release the hands back of your mat. Take it to high plank. Exhale to tabletop. Inhale, left leg comes behind. Exhale, squeeze in, step through. Right hand, inhale, cross the body. Exhale, wide-legged, lifting the leg. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, Skandasana towards the top. One breath in. Exhale, release. Downward facing dog. Let's take one more time. Inhale, shift forward, table. exhale, lower. Inhale, right leg. Exhale, squeeze in, low lunge. Left hand, inhale, cross the body. Exhale, wide leg lift. Halfway lift. Exhale, Skandasana to the back. One breath in. Exhale to the back. Take it to a plank. Release to table. Inhale, left leg, left side, guys. Exhale, squeeze in, low lunge. Right hand, inhale, cross the body. Exhale, wide-legged forward fold. Inhale, halfway. Exhale to the top of your space. One breath in right here. Exhale, release it down. Take it back, downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. Taking the knees nice and wide, come back to that child's pose. Again, bringing the hips back. Allow yourself to walk the hands forward. Making a nice little diamond with the hands. So it looks like this. Allow the forehead to come down on top of that diamond. Shake out the shoulders, take a breath. And find that exhale. As you take a moment to slow the breath down. And then come back and center the mind, the breath, the body for the last portion of our practice. Slowly start to allow yourself to push back up. Once again, bring the knees together. Coming back, rolling the shoulders back, hands by the hips. Open that chest. And whether it's a little or a lot, big inhale. Exhale, bring that gaze back to neutral. So from right here, we are going to take it back to that downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, we have a little bit of balancing to do. So we're going to inhale, come onto the toes. Walk the feet forward all the way to a forward fold, toes together. Heels are slightly separated in an upside down V. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Bending into the knees. Bring the hips back as you lift up chair pose. Arms come up. So give yourself a moment here. Here in chair pose, sink a little bit deeper. Start to bring the hands to heart center. Grounding down through that left foot. Start to straighten that left leg. Bring that right knee up for Ekapada Tadasana. Right here in Ekapada Tadasana, keep the hands at heart center. We're going to come into eagle legs. So that right knee is going to come on top of left. I'll turn so you can see. Option to stay here, option to kickstand that foot down, or option to wrap that foot around the calf. Sink a little bit deeper. So from right here, we're going to open up to half moon. This is the hardest thing that we're going to do. And then we're going to ground down once again. So at the top of your mat, in those eagle legs, squeeze the inner thighs together. Squeeze the calves together, lean back. And sink deeper for 3, for 2. With that right leg on top, we're going to come right back, Ekapada, and we're going to open up towards the right. So that left hand drops down, right hand reaches towards the sky. Flex that foot. If you have your block, use it here. Holding for 3, just finding length for a moment. For 2, bend into that left leg, bring it all the way back, finding length. Coming into an extended side angle. So that right leg comes all the way back to reach. Left elbow on that left knee. Open up the body, leaning back. Hand comes towards the sky. Wiggle those left toes, sink a little deeper. Take a big inhale. On your exhale, reach that right hand forward and bring it all the way down as the back toes turn. As those back toes turn, once again, come all the way back down to that back knee. Left hand comes up towards the sky. If you have your block, hand is underneath. Right hand is on top of that block. Block is underneath the right hand. Take that hand behind the back. Inch that left foot to the left edge of your mat. Open up the knee as you untuck the back toes. And right here you can get a nice twist. If this is too much, lizard lunge. Allowing yourself to breathe here. Slowly start to take that left hand to that left knee. Open Open up as you push that left knee away, leaning back. Again, that hand can be on top of the block here. Gazes down for balance, up for a challenge. Creating space from shoulder to ear, all the way through the spine. Take that left hand to the outside of that left knee, pull it in gently and walk that left foot in. We're gonna take it all the way back to a forward fold. So hand comes down, tuck the back toes, step it forward. Take it to the halfway lift. Exhale, fold, bend the knees. Inhale, chair pose, arms come up. Hands come through heart center. Ground down through that right foot this time. Right leg straightens out, left knee lifts up. When you are ready, kickstand, cross for eagle pose, whatever you need. Again, leaning up against the wall, sink a little bit deeper for 3. Grounding down through that right foot, toes are light for 2. Opening up for half moon. Slowly start to stand back up. Right hand comes down, left hand comes back. Then maybe you find your block here. Allowing yourself to stay. Holding for 3. Setting up for that extended side angle. For 2, keep reaching through that left heel, gaze comes down. Bend into that right leg as slow as you can. Bring that left foot back. Right elbow to the right knee. Left hand to the sky, open up the chest. Big breath in. Big exhale. Give your right toes a little wiggle. Big inhale. Reaching towards the top of your space. Exhale, release it all the way down. Dropping down to that back knee. Left hand stays down. Maybe that block is underneath the left hand this time. Right hand reaches up towards the sky. Start to adjust yourself to take it deeper. Inch that right foot to the right edge of your mat. Untuck the back toes. Reach that right hand up to the sky and open up that right knee. Take the hands behind the back. Take a moment to breathe. Pushing into that left hand, get taller. Take that right hand, bring it towards your right knee. Push into that right knee and lean back. So again, I'm going to turn to the front so you know what this looks like. That right foot comes to the edge. Open the knee and lean back. Instead of sinking towards the ground, we lift up. Create length for 3. Breathe for 2. Hand comes to the outside of the knee. Inch that knee back into center. Come back to child's pose. Bring the knees together. Knees can be wide or they can be together. We have 3 breaths right here. Slowly starting to come back up. We're going to bring our feet in front of us. And bringing the feet in front of us, we're going to take the feet wide. So I'm actually going to turn to the side. Again, we're going to use our block or a pillow at home, anything that you have. Flex the feet back. Get that fleshy part from the seat out from underneath you. Then we're going to bring that block as far as it'll comfortably go for us. Again, your arms don't have to be extended way out. You don't have to be reaching far. All we're going to do is find a soft bend in the elbows to lean forward. Avoid grounding through the back. Push that chest towards your block and allow yourself to softly fold forward. And take some time here. Personally, I like to bring my elbows to a block and relax my head. You're finding softness through the thighs. Maybe you point and flex the toes. Take some time just to reconnect with your body. Check in, see how it feels. You can take this deeper if you like. Maybe your chest comes to that block and the arms come forward. Whenever you are ready, slowly starting to come back up. Again, placing that block towards the side. We're going to bring the legs back in and come all the way down. As you come down, place the feet as wide as your space. Windshield wiper the legs side to side. So the feet are as wide as our mat. We're going to bring our legs towards our right side. So the knees fall towards the right. Let's take that right ankle, cross it over that left knee for a nice stretch through the side body and the IT bands. Arms can be on your ribs, out to the side, up and over. If this is a lot on your knee, know that you do not need to cross that ankle. Take a big breath in. Long exhale. One more time, breathing in. And let it go. Let's take it over towards the other side. The knees drop over towards the left. Again, option if you'd like to cross the left ankle over the right knee. Take up as much space as you like as you breathe in. Softening the ribs in that exhale. See if you can get closer to your mat. One more time. Uncrossing the ankles, slowly pull the knees back in towards center. Let's take them in towards the chest. Pulling the knees in towards the chest, rounding the back for just a moment. Whenever you're ready, once again, hands behind the thighs. Let's flex the feet up towards the sky. Point and flex, roll out the ankles. Any movement that you like here. Finishing in our happy baby, knees pull in. Take a lazy happy baby or full happy baby if you like. Movement is welcome. Again, tapping into your body. Scanning your body. Asking it what it needs from its last moments of practice. Feel free to stay in this happy baby for as long as you need to. And when you are ready to find Shavasana, allow yourself to make your way into some place that's comfortable. Maybe you have props at home. Maybe you need one last final stretch before your Shavasana. Know that you have the choice of how you'd like to end your practice. As you start to get comfortable, as you start to take up space, as you start to feel the bones get heavy, take a long breath in. Long open mouth exhale. Take as many as you need to ground down and connect. I invite you to stay here as long as you are called to. Know that the space is yours. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Again, my name is Brittany. This practice